gritty stuff in there. Alright. Norman skill. That stuff's gonna be hard. I'm just messing around with some leftover flakes I had. Trying to get rid of the crud. It's working. All right. Stuff don't even want to flake. I don't know who's going to be watching on a Tuesday this early, but I'm out here napping, so figured I would go live. Great timing. I wish those comments stayed up longer there. How am I doing? I'm cold. It's cold out. Oh, man. I really should be working on a knife blades, but I'm doing flakes. This is not the best stuff. It's really just kind of crumbling. It's not absolutely terrible, but Man. This flake is gunking up in the middle here. Let's see if I could. That ain't gonna work. That kind of did. A big bump in the middle. With a hinge on this side. Damage on this side. And stick the flaker right in there and try to get rid of this. It's probably not going to work. Well, it might. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Got rid of a lot of it. It's all gunked up in there, man. Come in from the other side, maybe. There we go. That's better. This stuff here, this is Norman scale. Coastal plains. I've not napped an awful lot of that, but I did collect some when I was down in Georgia. The stuff I collected was fairly workable, especially after I heated it. Comparative wise, this stuff is has a lot more problems than coastal. Just trying to see what I could do with these tough flakes here. If anything. Probably going to be a small point. It's pretty cold out, so the rock is a little more brittle than usual. So I'm being careful. It does have a bunch of damage in the middle. It's kind of getting hung up. It's working. Yeah, a lot of crap in the middle. Alright, we'll keep working. It's going to be tiny if it survives. Might be able to get most of the junk gone here, maybe. Nope. Nope. Trying. So there's a lot of crud right there. I'm going to try to come in from the other side. Maybe get rid of some of it. Doubt. I don't have much hope for this point. Oh, that cleaned up all of it. Wow, what the heck? That's surprising. All right. All right. Nice little biface now. Base is thick. Thin in the middle too much. You can see there how thin that got. Then the base is thick. Try not to break it. Try to thin the base. That worked. That is a little better. So I've been finishing up uploading the last of the last trip that I went out looking for rock, and putting it all together into the full movie. And I'm going to be going somewhere new to explore very, very soon. People really seem to enjoy the episode 1, 2, 3, 4 separate, and then combine them all into a full movie. And people really, they seem to like the full movies better than they like the episodes. So that's interesting. This might turn out to be a nice little point. Base has some fragile shale in it, so I'm being careful. Let's see, can you guys see what I'm doing here? The Norman scale chert often has shale deposits in it rather than limestone. So it works a little bit differently than, say, the Onondaga chert. It's a little less predictable in my experience with it. However, it appears to be tougher material, as in durability. Onondaga is definitely sharper. It is really cold right now. Alright. Make a little Dalton style thing here out of this. It's a little funky shaped. Alright, let's come in on this side then. My shoulder can only handle so much pressure flaking here, especially at an angle where I'm trying to get it on camera. I have to figure something out for that. What do you guys think? Think that would kill something? I'm pretty sure it would. Just haft it just like that. Let me, I'm not liking this spot here. There we go. That's a little better. I have this. I don't know what it is. It's either, well, it's grainy. It might be Burlington. It's just been staring at me. Just for the heck of it, see how it works. It's really, the stone is really cold. It's been sitting out here in the freezing. Cool. Alright, let's just mess with this real quick. Some damage in this stuff even. It's not terrible. Just a tiny bit. Crummy. Alright. Not such a great piece. Got a lot of chalky stuff in it right here. Yeah, chalky. Yep. Hit too hard. Sometimes on this kind of stone, I just like to practice angles because I hit really too hard on this stuff, and I wind up snapping it often because it's a lot more fragile than, you know, say an Onondaga chert. These things make some nice points, pretty points, though. I'm just not used to it, is all. If I worked this for a week, it would be no problem for me. It's just really that I'm hitting too hard, so I'm using this now instead of the moose antler. That seems to be doing the job. Just doing quick strikes. Wonder what this stuff is like uncooked. I want to get rid of this crud. There went a lot of it. Oh no, can you guys see that? It's really super chalky on this side. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, got a nice little biface now. Cool. Alright. Should I mess with the Onondaga? See if I could get anything out of this little piece. It's extremely frozen. Wow. So the other thing I like to do with these lives is I'll integrate them in the adventure videos, so that way people could see, like this piece for example, I'll scroll back to see where I found this piece, clip in me finding it, and then me working it, but kind of sped up, rather than just the whole thing for those videos. The thing with this New York Onondaga is tends to have a lot of damage in it. But it smells really good. I'm not kidding. I really do love the smell of the oil in the Onondaga. Really should be wearing goggles when I do this. It often flies up into my face, like just now. If you go back through my older videos, about 3 years ago, I was really looking for this stuff in particular, this Onondaga. And Onondaga was the first piece of stone I ever worked. I started on glass and stuff, but I was at kind of like a mini nap-in. I don't even remember where. I think it was at the museum. And somebody had flakes. I asked if I could take them, and they said only the Onondaga. And really love this stuff. I don't know why. I mean, if I had to choose between only working Onondaga or only working Norman skill, Norman skill wins out. It's a big piece of limestone in there. That's one of the things I've found with working this Onondaga is the limestone really makes the points lose a lot of mass when you're working it, because you're trying to get around stuff that can't cut. This limestone in particular in this piece is kind of dull and grainy. Sometimes the limestone is like super sharp, but not in this stuff in particular. Trying to get rid of this turtle back here. I'm having issues. It's chunking, hinging up. There we go. Now if I come in from the other way, this side is fairly good. And now if I come in from this way, I should be able to get it as thin as I need. And if I can make a point out of this one, I'm probably going to make a necklace I like this stuff for necklaces a lot. It really looks nice when you finish it up. But you never know with this stuff. You come across hidden flaws and just entirely ruins your day. Here was a flaw, but I think I blew right past it. See this dusty stuff in here? That stuff. I got past the flaw. So this stuff I don't like to go too thin with. It has a high risk of breaking. And for necklaces and stuff, it looks just fine being a little thicker. Whenever I make necklace points, I kind of like to dull the edges quite a bit anyway, so that nobody... So I was wearing, I was wearing a quartz arrowhead that I napped. And you would think quartz can't be that sharp. Shouldn't be a problem for a necklace. And I was down in Georgia wearing it. And I got out of the car kind of quick, kind of like jumped out of the car. And I was hanging, the necklace was hanging, and it flew up, hit me right between the eyes, and caused a big gash right in my middle of my head. So ever since then, I've been dulling arrowhead necklaces. Let's see here. I think I hear a woodpecker. Oops, I took out too much there. Damn. Kind of weird shape going here. It's thin in the middle, thick at the tip. Let's see if I could fix that. Kind of don't want to hit too hard near the tip. Alright. Getting sketched out by this piece. I don't want it to break. So the base is super curved. The rock at the base is damaged. This side's too fat. It's got a lot of problems on this. I'm going to try to thin the base a little bit. This is going to be a problem. Okay, let's see what happens. Little thinning flake there, that worked. I'm not going to do directly in the middle, because that's how I break them, at least. Alright. So we got a curved as heck biface here. Yikes. Alright, there we go. Shot straight across the piece. Shot straight across here, the flakes fell on the ground. Thinned it out. I gotta thin the base more, but it's so much damage down there. Kind of afraid of it. Alright. I didn't hit too hard. Got rid of that. And for me personally, there is a spot where I stop using indirect, depending on the stone. If I see a ton of flaws, I definitely stop indirect and switch to either direct or just pressure flake it. So I got a glare on the screen here, so if anybody's commenting, I'm not going to be able to see. But if you put comments in the comment section, I'll answer it after the fact. I'm just almost done here, and don't want to change the camera angle. Base is giving me super hard time. It's really annoying. Alright. Can you guys even see this? Yeah, you can see it. Base still has a curve to it. Let me just see if I could get at least make the base look a little better. It's just got so much crud in it. Yeah. Can you see that little bit of damage in there? I'm not going to mess with it too much more. I'm going to try to clean that up. You really kind of gotta go with the flow on this material, and don't get too attached to the plan you have in your head for it, because it often doesn't turn out that way, especially with the New York Onondaga. It's kind of really difficult. What did I do here? Come on. Wow, there's all kinds of crud in there. So sometimes I found if you get a spot where it gets caught up like this, a hinge, and there's crystal pockets in the middle, sometimes if you come in from the other way, it kind of knocks it loose, but this is kind of cutting it really freaking close. Let's see what happens. Nope. is going to be really difficult, huh? Alright, it's going to be a smaller point because I can't get rid of that crud from either side, so I'm going to try coming in from the base, hoping for the best here. Sometimes if the hinge is at a good angle, you could stick the flaker in the hinge and get rid of it. We'll try that first. Didn't really work. Alright. Alright, so I came in from the base and it did clean it up. Crystal-y stuff. Still got a little funky thing right here. And then I'm going to try to come in up here to get rid of this line. Yep. Okay. So you might be able to see exactly what I'm talking about with the crystal stuff hung up in the center. So I shot a flake in from the base. You see how freaking weird that is? Alright, I got a few more chances to do indirect here, and then I just gotta pressure flake it. Really hate when that happens. Alright. Don't know that I'm gonna be able to get rid of that one little pane hinge there. I'm gonna try one more thing, and this might break the point. Got rid of it. Kind of, not even. It's just that crud in there, man. Alright. Really struggling with this one. Real pain. Alright, that did it. That got rid of it. Okay. Pressure flake. Stop messing with that. Now, with the Onondaga, I'm sure if I keep working it, that I'll find easier ways to get around that stuff and really not have such a sketchy time with it. If you compare what I did to the Norman skill here, flaking wise, this is all kinds of chaotic. This is a little more controlled and nice looking. I like that point. Alright. It's curved and not as pretty as I wanted it to be. thin. It's just kind of, this one's kind of ugly. Let's try flaking up the other side and see how it looks. It's a little better. Does kind of have a crack going right through the center too, but it'll hold together. All right. Man. A lot of problems in it. Yeah, not bad. Okay. I am gonna put notches in this, just so it looks okay on a necklace. Not very deep ones or anything. Man, that's weird. I don't really like extremely flared ears on necklace points because they kind of get hung up on you. All right. base is incredibly fragile. Wow. Alright. Good enough. I'm going to actually grind up the base a little bit to make it stronger. Cool. Success! I didn't think this one was gonna succeed. Frickin' sweet. If you look around on the railroad tracks near Norwich, there's some kind of churty type material that I've found. Not really too sure what it is. I don't know why I always sharpen the tip on these, because I always dull them for the necklace. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. I can't seem to help myself though. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. Sharp as heck point that I'm gonna dull and put on a necklace. It's glittery. I don't know if that's gonna come out. Usually I use antler on this stuff, but it takes the antler in this particular flaker, takes out big gouged flakes. And I really wanted to do kind of some fine work. So I got this biface that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's either Keokuk or Burlington. I'm not sure. I'm leaning Burlington because of the chalky stuff at the edge here. It's like pink and white. And I have my little Norman Skill point. I put these up for sale on my Etsy shop every so often, the points I make. More often than not, it's usually knives, but every so often I'll put my points up. Oh man, do I have anything else in here? More Onondaga. I'm gonna leave this out here. I got some more Norman Skill flakes and stuff that I'm gonna work on, but I'm getting a little worn out here. So I'm gonna take my 2 points and go home. Well, 3 points. 3 points. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Don't think so. Short update. I'm not gonna do an incredible update here, but my neck problem is getting better. It's not gonna be fixable, but it's getting better. It's I don't know. Some reports I'm having say it might be fixable. Other reports say no. So I don't know, but I'm leaning towards yes because I'm an optimist. Everything else for this season has winded down. I'm not really doing any outdoor events for the rest of this season because it's just too cold for everybody to be sitting outside. And I am probably going to go out on another rock trip very soon. I'm just not sure where yet. I have some ideas, but I want it to be a surprise. So that is that. I don't really have too much to say beyond rambling about arrowheads. And local stone at the moment. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. And let's see, have you looked into those pad things? They help with pain. Yeah, I tried. I also got, it's like an electric thing, but it doesn't seem to do too much. The problem is it's related to thyroid and nerves. So it's not really like a muscle or anything like that. The things that are hurt and damaged is nerves. So I'm not really too sure how I'm gonna fix that. I have some ideas, but it's gonna take some time and some pretty extreme like lifestyle changes, which I was going to do anyway. Everything went kind of freaking bonkers for a while, and I was not able to get on the path I wanted to be on. I signed back up for more classes for myself, but only a minimal amount at college to just kind of keep things going on that front. But that shouldn't be too difficult or take too much time out of things. So that's where things are at the moment. Everything's pretty good. Like I just pressure flaked for how long and not hurting. I do eat a lot of potatoes. I usually have like a side of mashed potatoes or fried potatoes, not French fries, not like not McDonald's fries or anything like that, but like I'll cut up a potato and fry it. I want to add a lot more like wild. I made a list of all the wild foods I've eaten, and it's pretty freaking big, but I've only eaten them all once. So I kind of want to include wild food into my diet, and that's been a goal for a long time now. I just have not. I've been more concerned with trying new foods rather than making it a habit of collecting wild edibles and eating them. I had a bunch of trout in the freezer, but my freezer somehow was left open about that big, and all of my fish defrosted. But the fish seem to be helping stuff. Let's see, vagus nerve disease. I wish these messages stayed up. Live chat. Vagus nerve disease, yeah. My main problem is my radial nerve. And it's causing a lot of headaches and stuff. Headaches where like I can't freaking move for like 3 days. So that's why I haven't had a new Flint trip since the Pennsylvania, Maryland one. And then I came home and I shot the rabbit. And then I've just been working on getting the Maryland, Pennsylvania stuff into chronological order and uploading it as a big long video, which I did last night. And that is uploaded. So I am all caught up with everything. So I like to do, and you guys seem to like putting it into episodes, 1, 2, 3, 4, then full-length movie, 2 hours long, all 4 episodes. So even with that, occasionally I'll take two seasons and combine them into like a 4-hour movie for people to watch, and people seem to like that too. So still experimenting with YouTube and learning it. But anyways, I'm starting to freeze. I'm gonna get going. I don't think I'm gonna have another upload for tonight. Just this live will be out. So the other thing I do is when I take the lives, I download them and then I re-upload them as a regular video, because the lives don't really get seen after the live is over. And I like people to see the content. So anyway, Thanks for watching, you guys. You all have a good one. Anything that I did not answer or did not see, write in the comment section and I'll respond to it. So, you guys have a good one. I hope you had a good holidays. And I hope it warms up soon because I'm frozen. Alright, see you guys.